Mr. Ambassador, Governing Mayor of Oslo, ladies and gentlemen, pray silence for the Right Worshipful, the Lord Mayor of the City of Westminster, Councillor Duncan Sands.
Good evening, everybody, and a very warm welcome to Trafalgar Square for the lighting up of this year's Norwegian Christmas tree. Would you please all join me in singing our opening carol, O Little Town of Bethlehem?
Pray silence for the Lord Mayor of the City of Westminster.
Your Excellency, Mr. Governing Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, every year since 1947, the people of Oslo have given a Christmas tree to the people of Britain as a token of their gratitude for British support during the Second World War. The tree has always been in Trafalgar Square, the centre point of London. There have been many people involved in getting the tree to London, putting it up, decorating it in time for the lighting up ceremony this evening. In particular, I would like to thank the Mayor of Oslo, who entertained the Lady Mayoress and me so well 10 days ago in Oslo. On Tuesday last week, on a cold but bright morning, the Mayor took us up into the forest on the edge of the city to cut down the tree. It was a fun morning. Children from 2 local schools sang carols in English and Norwegian before the Mayor and I grabbed a traditional saw and started to cut down the tree. Fortunately, there were some people on hand with chainsaws, otherwise I doubt the tree would be here tonight. The lighting up of this tree marks the start of Christmas in London and is a symbol of close ties between Britain and Norway. On behalf of the people of London, and we have mayors from across the city here tonight, I would like to thank the city of Oslo and the Norwegian people for once again giving us this beautiful tree. And we're now at the point where I'm going to invite the governing mayor of Oslo, whom we are so pleased to have with us here tonight, to say a few words and then to switch on the Christmas tree's lights. Mr. Governing Mayor.
Pray silence for Mr. Riesland, the governing mayor of Oslo.
Lord Mayor, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, and in Norwegian, kjære alle sammen. Once again, the people of Oslo are proud to give a Christmas tree to the people of London. It's a great honor to present to you all this year's tree. This tree has grown in the forest east of Oslo for over 80 years. Early in the tree's life, Norway was attacked by Nazi Germany. As it turned out, the Norwegians' resistance secret route out of Norway would pass right along this tree. For many of those who had to flee occupied Norway, London was the destination. London became the city where Norway's legitimate and elected government took seat while occupiers and collaborators forced their way into office in Norway. London became the safe harbor for many Norwegians, including our King Haakon. His radio addresses to occupied Norway from London were important light glimpses in a dark time. We Norwegians are forever grateful and can never repay what we owe to Great Britain and to the City of London for help and support during the Second World War. But since 1947, the City of Oslo has sent the Christmas tree as a small way of saying thank you. It is a symbol of peace, which neither of our cities had. It's a symbol of freedom, which had to be fought for. And it's a symbol of friendship, which has grown even stronger over the years. Many of the citizens of Oslo have close and personal relationships to London. Many come here as students, many are working here, and even more have the pleasure of visiting London as tourists. And all of us love to come back to London. On behalf of the City of Oslo, it is my pleasure and honor to wish each and every one of you and all of the City of London a Merry Christmas and light the tree here at Trafalgar Square.
Pray silence for the Lord Mayor of the City of Westminster.
Your Excellency, Mr. Governing Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank the people of Norway and the City of Oslo for this wonderful tree, and to thank the Governing Mayor and his family for having travelled to London to switch on the lights this evening. Your presence here tonight is greatly appreciated by all of us. And would you also please convey our thanks to all those who have been involved, however great or small, in nurturing, selecting and transporting this tree to London. I'd like to remind people that this tree is given by the people of Norway to thank us, the British people, for our support during the Second World War. The end of the war was a long time ago, but this Christmas we should spare a brief moment amongst our own festivities to remember the sacrifices made by our two countries at that time and since. And for me, there has been a personal element of pride at taking part in the ceremonies in Oslo and London, because my grandfather, Duncan Sands, fought in the Norway campaign in 1940. Few people know of the extent of the Norwegian contribution to winning the war, for without Norwegian shipping, both naval and merchant, Britain would have been without vital supplies. And today, British and Norwegian soldiers are serving side by side in Afghanistan. Christmas would not be the same without a Norwegian Christmas tree here in Trafalgar Square. This tree is 80 years old and at 70 feet high is extremely impressive. And in keeping with Norwegian tradition, it is decorated with white, low-energy lights. Thank you to all Norwegians for your continued friendship. Our thanks go also to the City of Westminster Salvation Army Band for providing the music for our carols, and to the choir of St Martin in the Fields for their having kept us all in tune. Finally, Ambassador, Mr Governing Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, may I wish you all, in English, a very happy and peaceful Christmas, and an attempt in Norwegian to say the same, God jul. Thank you very much.